joystick in the other, fishing for catfish and pixels like no other, casting his line into virtual streams, living the dream in his digital schemes. He's reeling in trophies from the great outdoors, while high scores flash up on his screen indoors. Virtual rivers and lakes so wide, he's got the whole world on a digital ride. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned. Waders on his legs, a headset on his head, balancing the wild with the virtual thread. He's got a tackle box full of cheats and bait. In his gaming chair, he'll never be late. He's clicking and casting, a pro at the helm, navigating waters in a twofold realm. The wild and the wired, they're one and the same. He's breaking records in his new fishing game. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. All right, we are live and up and running. Make sure I got audio real quick. I have a short delay here, and then it will. Hello? We got it. All right. You can probably hear it in the background. All right, let's call a few people out that has chatted so far today. Let's see. Let me move this over just a touch and get this out of my way. All right. It's always a challenge to get all this stuff adjusted on both screens. I did not mean to do that. I don't want that there. Thank you very much. If I wanted it there, I'd have put it there. I'm giving myself just a little bit of room. I gotta get my chat box back up here where I can see y'all talk to you. Somehow that got moved over. And my vision's not so good, so I need all the room I can get. All right, let's go back up here at the top. There's Mike Sampson. Good to see you, my friend. There is Randy Bible. Good to see you, buddy. Kelly's here. Good to see you. Kelly's going to be running the competition for the Real and Virtual Outdoors Rod and Gun Club this month. It's going to be black grouse. Looking forward to that. There's my friend River Rat. Good to see you, River Rat. There's my buddy and fellow RCT man, Lance McCouguy. Quiet Man Curtis is here, and Buck Williams is here. Good to see all y'all. Welcome in on Thursday. All right. Just doing a little last minute adjustment. All right, let me say 5-minute intro. Not bad. took it down 5 minutes. Yeah, well, they have upgraded that, and I'm going to start. I don't want to play the same song over and over and over and over and over again. Eventually it'll change, but they have fixed that where I can shorten the song. So the intros won't be quite as long. Some new features they've added. I wanted to announce that I talked to Steve Adams last night. He called me on the telly, and he's doing fine. To be expected, as fine as it can be expected. Still having a little vision problems, still having a little trouble with his hands. But the doctor's working on him, and he says he's improving. So that was good to hear from the old man. I hadn't heard from him in a while, so I thought I'd pass that on to y'all today. Big Slim is here. He's not quite ready to start trying to compete with us again. His hands are still giving him a little bit of trouble, and he's trying to get his vision back. But he's wanting to hunt, and we're hoping he gets there. So looking forward to getting him back in the saddle. Let's see what I can do today. On this game, we're going to talk about this game a little bit as we go today. Also, the second announcement is I will be live at 4 Central, 5 Eastern on Saturday. I will be doing the Wotes tournament for the couples tournament for Lisa and Randy Swain. I will be live on this channel on Real and Virtual Outdoors, and Two Stands will be live on Two Stands Fishing. That's how it stands as of right now. So we're going to be having a tournament here on the channel on Saturday, and I'm going to be hosting for the Swains. Let's see where we're at. Let's do that first. Everybody wants to know locations on this thing. I am right here. For the Fishing Planet fans, I am at navigation 3001 185 366 3.60 is where I'm at, and this is going to hold a variety of fish. Groupers are here, dogtooths are here, another dog. So all around me here is surrounded by a bunch of different species. Barreled mackerel is here. So that's what's here. Let's see. Yep. Alright, that's where we're at. That's where we're going to start. I'm going to start out, put out a couple of bait rods real quick that I've got ready to go. I'm going to start out putting this scaled I think this is a scaled sardine. Let me check that real quick. So many baits in there. Yes, it is a scaled sardine. Japan, watch out for Brazil. Oh, Moon, how you doing? I'm gonna let this go down to 100 feet. Got me a new fishing tackle bag. That's always nice. We're gonna put this down at 100 feet for the opening salvo here. Now this can get a little hectic because 3 rods is a little bit much to handle. So I'm just going to put out the one right now and a jigging spoon. How about that? I'm going to open up with that because I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to handle get to 3. I may not even be able to get to 2. If you got a fish on, you really can't put it down to get the other one. It's just too much. So we're going to start out here with this setup. I'm going to let this jigging spoon go down to 150. So, and as you can see, I've got fish going across the screen up there. This is a working fish finder I had to hit on the way down and got one. And I'll be passing on a few tips as we go today. One I'm going to do is I drop the spoon back down. There's a mackerel. Alright, so on this spoon, when I drop this in, I'm letting it go down. This thing sinks so fast that I always turn the reel speed up to 3, because it's falling so fast that if I get a hit on the way down, I want to be able to get that fish hooked. And if you've got the reel speed on 1, you miss a lot. So I turn the reel speed up. That way I can fastly crank it if I have to. Now I'm going to stop it at 150, and then I'm going to turn the reel speed back down to 1. Before I start to jig, I have a method that I like to use when I do this. We'll get into that later. Did Troy say he can only handle 2 rods? Well, I don't think I quite meant it in the manner that you're speaking, sir. I'm only going to put 2 rods out right now because I know this is a pretty good hot spot, and sometimes putting 3 of them out's a little bit much. And I want to have a little bit of time to pay attention to my chat over here. Donald Duck. Well, welcome in, Donald Duck. We got an update for this game today. That is going to change several things on some of the earlier maps for you newbies. It will help you to level up. And there's going to be, it is also going to help us for the Fishing Planet first competition, because they have added 2 bass to the Texas lake. Yesterday there was only spotted bass in there. Now there is spotted bass, Guadalupes, and largemouth, and I will be counting all of those species in either in a same species bag or a mixed bag, so it gives you an opportunity to catch your 5 bass. J-Dog's in the house. Okay, Curtis needs to... Yeah, that happens quite frequently on this channel. I'm gonna bring this up and jig as I come up here in just a minute if I don't get a hit. I just go basically on what the fish tell me they want from one day to the next. I have other rods rigged up, and if they're not biting too fast, I'm going to put out a second bait rod here. So when we have the competition, we'll have 3 bass to target. They have expanded the venue on the Texas lake. The Texas lake is a lot bigger, and it's a lot more places to fish. Why is there no donation link? I am not monetized. And I choose not to put one up there. This is more of a hobby for me. It is not really for money for me. It's just a personal choice. We're going to let this go down to 150. This is finger mullets on here. I have a 14-aught hook on this. No, a 12. That bell sounds different. I have to get used to that. Bell sounds much different than it used to. And it's much more able to hear it. There it goes. Look. Hey, I like the way that new bell sounds. Alright, this is on the bait rod. This is on the scale sardine 14-aught hook. This is probably a dog tooth tuna right here. I like the way that bell sounds. That's an update now. That's a new thing. I can hear that much better. That'll help me when I'm dozing off here watching TV and go to sleep. Those bells are worth their weight in gold. Listen, I'm going to tell you that. You can actually hear the reel working. They updated a lot of the audio files. I ain't even gonna read that. Keep it up, him. Yeah. This is pretty good fish. Now, this is a pretty big rig. You did. Oh, that's good. I'm going on one in September myself. We're going to make the Latin swing. I'm going to go down to Honduras and Mexico, and I think we're going for a week. I think that's what we're going for. This is a pretty good fish, I'm fixing to tell you. Brian B has made it in. This rig is a big rig. It's got like 194 pound line on it, so. And I've got drag pretty well tightened up, so. This must be a really big one. Takes a while to land these bigger fish. And this is why that I'm a little skeptical about putting out 2 bait rods. If one gets on that other one, I'll just have to let it alone until I get this in. This was the one that was 100 foot. This ought to pay some nice cash and get some XP. I set up to do this show today. I've been over here trying to work on a mission that I hadn't got accomplished yet. But when we get done here today, I'm gonna go back to the home area here and retool and go hit Texas. I want to go see the new map and start working on my bass stuff for the competition. So got a new kayak today. I bought the kayak. TLC. I'll be using it tonight. This fish is finally going to yield a little bit. Man, this thing will wear you out. These ocean fish are fighters, boy. This is probably going to be some sort of trophy fish. What say, Lisa? That's my friend Lisa. We're going to be doing the tournament for the couples tournament on Saturday. Looking forward to doing that. And I'll be hosting one in July and one in August for them as well. One of them is going to be a jug. I think one of them's a jug tournament. That ought to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing it. No, it's a big old grouper. I told y'all there was a grouper here. Wow. Oh, big boy. Well. I like it that. I got 7,000 XP for that, and I got $27,344 for that one fish. All right, let me do a little maintenance here. Really quick. Where is the grouper mark? The grouper mark is over here, isn't it? Now, I put a grouper mark down here yesterday. Oh, there it is. See how that says young grouper? I'm going to remove that. Now, the reason I do this is, and now I'm going to replace it with that one, and I'm going to change it, color coordinate it, where I know what I'm looking at. Now, why did I do that? Well, that was a young grouper. So if I'm looking at the map and I want to go grouper fishing and I want to find a spot to catch groupers that I fished before, say I'm fishing a tournament, but they have a lot of tournaments on here. Now I have that marked, and if I catch a grouper here that's a what happened? Oh Lord! If I catch a grouper here that turns out to be a trophy or a unique that's bigger than that, I'm going to put this down at 100 feet. That's what it was at 100 feet. Then I'll change that. Tonight is the last night to sign up. Yes, I think she has, I believe I saw that she has 14 teams. Is that still holding, Lisa? I'm going to cast a couple other lures here. I'm going to throw this. This is fastly becoming one of my favorite rods. It's a light action saltwater rod, and it throws a country mile. Well, yeah, you need to follow the group page. I'm going to let this go down about halfway. Yep, there it is right there. The Woats on Facebook. It's important to follow the group pages on this type of stuff. Everything I do for my channel, for the Real and Virtual Outdoors, and the Woats link will be up there before Saturday. I think I've already put it up there, in fact. And the ones that I do for the gun club, all that information's on there. That is the best way for me to put information out to you, is use those links. Is use those group pages. You don't do Facebook? You have a Facebook. Ah, I missed him. He hit it. I'm not so sure I'm sold on the reel sound yet. I think that probably could have left that out. That's sort of awkward. That thing sounds like it needs some grease. I have it for marketplace. And sending reels. And ain't no telling what else. Fish will hang around here, and we're going to fish a little while right here. And then they will eventually move on, and we'll move on. And we'll probably change the time, because it runs in cycles. I will be in Mississippi next month for the Catfish Show. For a couple of days in Vicksburg. It does, doesn't it, Buck? It sounds odd. I think they could have left that out. Got one. Right there at the boat. Probably a mackerel. It is a mackerel. Alright, let's see if we can hook up something a little bigger. I have got this rod right here is a trolling rod. It doesn't cast but about 60, 80 feet. But I don't use it to troll, but I use it for this purpose right here. This has got a big plinker on it, a 7 ounce with an 8/0 hook on it. I'm going to drop this down to 150. We're going to jig this a minute. There's a lot of big fish coming across the screen now. This is a working fish finder, and I do use it. And when the fish are gone, I'm gone. This setup here that I'm using is the biggest setup I've got, and I have landed a swordfish over 1,000 pounds on it. It only took me 33 minutes to land him, but I got him. I was sick of him time I had him in too. Probably gonna make it to level 85 today. Sometime today. I found an awesome channel cat spot. I cannot wait to get Tara out this weekend. That is cool. Oh, I had a hit. Let's stop that a minute. Well, I'll tell you what, it has got hot here, and I got another hit. That fish right on top of the water. So there's a little trick you can do with these big flinkers. I'm going to show you now. I just throw it way out there. As far as way out there, this rod is not a caster. I'm just going to let it sink. I had a hit on the way down. I just let it fall. I don't even do anything with it. I just let it fall. Oh, that was a hit. Keep missing the doggone thing. I got him then. A lot of those backhoes right here. Cast over here. I was going to throw it and let it fall. Just kind of baby it. I'm going to turn the reel speed up though. Well, when it's falling like that, you see I got the reel speed turned up there. And I missed one. When it's falling like that, back to you don't have to have it. You only really have to have the reel speed turned up when you're letting it free fall. When it's falling on tight line, you don't have to. A lot what I'm getting short struck is what it is. It's probably a smaller fish. This is an awful big lure. I'm gonna let it go down a ways this time. Way down, I'll work it back up. If I can stand listening to that grinded reel, I think they need to probably change that. I'm gonna suggest that. That's a little annoying. Good thing about Fishing Planet is, and they do listen. They do listen to us when we say we want something or we would like to see a change. They are accommodating. One thing I really like about it is when we write something to them, whether it be on their social or their suggestion page, well, I always get a response. So, if we are about to load up and go find the next spot. Iron one, right at the top of right. Good Lord. Throwed him in the boat. See, that's one of those mackerels. All right, let's go hunt a little bit. Let's go see what we can dig up. Yeah, I looked earlier, and I don't think you can do anything with the reel setting. Let me see again. There's the audio. Sound effect. Interface sound. Oh. I got the boat engine turned down. So I don't think you can actually turn down anything else without turning something else down. In other words, you can't turn down just that. Let me go see what I want to do here. You see that boat over there? That boat is empty. We're going to ride by that. Has Dude Wipe sponsored me yet? No. But if they want to, I'll gladly accept. There's a lot of fish right here. Now, why am I going by this boat? I'm going to show you why. In fact, we're just going to stop here. You see there is no one on that boat, right? That boat is not there by accident. That boat is there by design. And we're going to fish right here in a minute. Whenever you see one of these boats, it's empty like that, it is not left there by somebody that left the game. It is left there by design. It's usually a really good spot to fish. And I'm going to put a rod down here close to the bottom. I want to see what's here, because I don't know what's here, because I don't have a marker here. We're going to find out what is here. And put a mullet down here. And I'm going to put a mullet at 100 feet. I usually put one at 150 and one at 100, and there's a reason for that. Alright. And then I'm going to get a jigging spoon, and we're going to hit the spot right here, the jigging spoon to start out with. That thing up there to 3 when I can set a hook if I have to. We're going to find out what's here, and then we're going to start putting some markers down. No idea when I stopped at that spot last night to fish for the show today where I was supposed to go start, that those grouper were there. That was a nice find. I have one other grouper mark on the map, and then I have a specialty fish grouper mark or somebody caught him, and I know where he's at. I just got to go see if I can catch him. I heard J-No got sponsored. You boys need to find something else to do with your time. Y'all take the cake. This is a big old spoon I got on here. I don't know how they're gonna react to this. If you notice down on the bottom left down there, you can see there's a chat. Pops up every now and then. Tells you who's catching what and where. It's always useful to look at that. Because somebody may be catching a fish that you're looking for. You can go to your tablet and see where that individual's at, have an idea about where you need to go. I'm going to start changing spoons out here to try to get an idea about what we got down here. I can tell you there's more than one species right here. Some of those are going to be mackerels. Some of those bigger fish are not mackerels. Oh, somebody's getting hit. There we go. I quite like that new bell. Ooh, this is big. I gotta back that drag off a little bit. I was pulling there for a minute. What have we tied up with? You're not all that big. You're just making a big show. Yep, there's your mackerel I just told you about. I told you they were down there. Those big ones going across that screen, that's not mackerels. That's probably dogtooth tuna. Would be my guess. I'll stop it at 160. For you guys that's going to be doing the competition, it's going to be kind of new to Texas, to Fishing Planet and the Texas map. I'm going to highly suggest that you go and do your tutorials on Texas. I'm going to throw this bucktail. This is probably going to catch another one of those mackerel. There's some 3 or 4 lures there you can use. It's going to be useful. Those lures are going to be located in the new trophy room in the living room. It's going to be a box on the desk next to a typewriter. There's going to be 3 or 4 spoons in there that's going to be useful to you. I know a couple of you are starting out at, let's say, Pork Chop. Matt, good to see you, Pork Chop. I know a couple of you are starting kind of from scratch on that. There's also going to be a bait box where you can get daily bait for free. It's always a plus. Currency is very important in this game. I want to know what them big fish down there on the bottom are. I have a feeling it's probably dogtooth. I'd like to catch one and find out. For those of you that may not have heard me earlier, I talked to Steve Adams last night. He called me on the telephone. Says he's doing well. He's having some stuff done to his eyes, and they're working on his getting his hands back in order, some therapy and things. So, but he's doing well. This mullet's catching them. Biggest advice I can give you if you're starting out in this game is not try to go to a new lake just because you can. Stay in Texas and make you some money. Level up. A lot of people get themselves in trouble financially. So look at the money you have and figure on whether you really afford to, can I afford to go there if I skunk? Or don't catch and what I mean by a skunk is don't catch the amount of fish that you need to pay for the trip. Not sure of it, then don't go. Stay at Texas a while and beat the brains off of it. It's free money. And with the addition of free bait now, once a day, really have to worry about it. Just see a lot of people get themselves in financial hell with this game. Try to do too much too fast without the equipment. Yep, there it is. How's your old dog tooth tumor? Look like Curtis chewing on M&Ms. All right, let's put a marker down for a dog tooth. There she be. Now I've color coded these yellow for these tunas. All tuna species are yellow. The bright yellow. There's another dog. The dark yellow is the grouper. And that is why I said, anytime you see one of them empty boats, stop at it. Especially if there's fish down there, because it's usually a good spot to fish. And I didn't know that until day before yesterday. So it's all about learning. Probably we'll have the police game next week and maybe some wrestling. So trying to rotate them out a little bit. And probably the week after, I'm going to start doing a little bit of the Hunter Classic. So I've got to go buy some stuff for that. Dog food tooth tunas, they're very popular biters on this game. Catch a lot of them. So we know mackerel are here. And we know tunas is here. I'm going to throw my bucktail and catch it. Or my soft plastic and see if I can hang another mackerel so I can put a marker down for that. Before we move on. Let's throw the bucktail. I really like it. This 8-foot rod throws a long way. That's 250-foot cast. That's a long. Hell, I already got hit. Good Lord, give me time to get it in the water, would you? You heard Troy will wrestle anyone for free. Troy don't do physical labor, son. I hate to tell you that. I know I'm kind of your idol and you got high expectations of me, but no, sir. See, that reel sounds different. It don't make that real windy noise. Let's see that type of reel it is. Must be those low gear reels that make those noises. Look what I found. What I say I was fishing for a mackerel? Nailed that, right? I was way out there though. Let's put a buoy down. I have those color coded in black for the 4 species of the smaller species. Let's see. I'm going to throw a little shorter this time. Oh. I'm on. Was I mistaken, or did that not ring that time? The great Moo Moo, huh? Yeah, well. Now the other ones get the bite. Can't do nothing about it. And you see now why I don't like to put out too many when they're biting. That's going to eventually time out. What's going to happen there? I'm worried about the one I got. And that bucktail ought to be getting one on it. Sitting there bouncing. I wish I had somebody who could get on the boat with me. That would be fabulous. It is possible. You got to be on the same platform, unfortunately. But PC players can get on here and fish. The fact is, I need a partner. There's a couple of missions that I need to complete with a partner. In-game missions, and I don't want to hear any comments about that. What do we got? Hey, it's a young grouper. Alright. We're finding some grouper spots. Let's put down a grouper mark. Right next to this one. And they're going to be the dark yellow. Yeah, I know. That was said specifically for you. I knew it was coming. You ain't fooling me none. We're going to put that back down there. I'm going to put that a little deeper this time, see if I can catch a bigger grouper. If I catch a bigger grouper right here, I can change that mark out to a large grouper instead of a young one. I didn't start finding these groupers until late yesterday. I've been over here about 3 or 4 days, fishing over here about 4 or 5 hours a day. Trying to get leveled up. Well, hell, he knows that poor child. You ain't got to tell him that. Oh, I'm getting bit on the right rod. You see it? There it goes. Oh, don't go up in the well, you idiot. Get out there and catch the fish. This is probably a mackerel. He's coming in a little too easy. They had a big update. They got a few glitches going on. If you noticed on that last bite, that bell didn't go off. That's been an issue before, but they usually get it fixed. They got a couple of other glitches going on. And we usually report them pretty fast, and they usually get them fixed pretty fast. This is probably my second favorite game to play, to tell you the truth. This is the hunting game. I probably play this more in my private time, off air, than I do anything else. I would say this is probably a big old mackerel. He's coming in awful easy. But it could be a young dog too. Don't think it's a grouper. They're usually Let's see. Nope. It is a young grouper. He's a little grouper is what he is. That had me fooled, didn't it? Hey, let's catch another grouper, but let's catch a big one. That way I can change that marker. I think that's a fabulous idea. I think Pork Chop and Curtis need to have a contest. I'll host. See? You already got a host. I think that's a fabulous idea. I hit that one on the fall. That one just hit me with it falling out there. Yeah, I think that's a fabulous idea. I think them two ought to do a community. Do one for the community, don't you, J-Do? Oh, I like that one too. I like that a lot. This little one here. That's a Curtis fish there. Oh, it's a striped bonito. Well, I hadn't caught one of them in a while. Let me mark that. That will also be color-coded black. Hopefully they'll give us some more colors one day. This is a new feature as well. This was a nice addition. It used to all be green. It's quite confusing trying to figure out what you're looking for. This helps a bunch. And I've been working a mission with these bucktails, so I've been catching a lot of fish on these bucktails. I've learned to work them pretty good. I've been after a doggone giant Tavelli and a greater amberjack. Both of them have to weigh over 132 pounds. The closest I've got's 88. So I got to get back to working on that mission. But that mission's going to have to take a break for the Texas update. I'm going to go fish that a little bit. I might start a series called Chopping Dog. Closest to the world. Oh my God. Curtis rolled his eye. Oh, Lord. Ah. Chopping dog versus the world. What the hell? Ah, missed him. Crap. Curtis rolled his eye. Ah, it's funny. Let's see. Where is that doggone amberjack spot? Got so many marks on this son of a gun. That's not it. Yeah, we're close to it. I think we're close to it at least. I found where the hell I'm at. Yeah, we're close to it. We're gonna go north. I'm gonna go hit that spot, see if I can catch that amberjack and that Tavelli on a bucktail for a while. Part of the show. I don't think we're gonna go do that for a little while today. Maybe I can kill two birds with one stone. Let me check on my dailies real quick. See if there's anything I could be doing. Catch a common. I've already caught one. I gotta have 4 dog-tooth tunas. But I have to go to Falcon Lake to do that one. I'm just checking my dailies real quick. Nothing I can really do on the dailies on this map exclusively. All right, let's ease over here to the spot. Not that far up here. We're gonna go try to hit this spot first. Let's see. That's probably snappers right there. That fish is awful deep. I'm gonna ride by here and see if there's anything up here before we pull up. Yeah, there's gonna be a few up here. We're gonna pool in here and try it a minute, guys. You find my buoys. They ought to be right here somewhere. We're right lights boxed up now. That's why I want to be right here. Alright, we're going to pull in right here and see what we can do. Alright. I have to do this on the bucktail. Let me activate that mission. That mission is right here. Alright, that's activated so y'all can see it now. There it is. I got to catch 2 big fish. An amberjack, 132, and a trevally at 132. I'm gonna try it. There's one fish on. That didn't take long to get one on. The Dog and Chop Show. Oh, have mercy. This ain't gonna be big enough. He's raising hell though, ain't he? He's about 80 pounds short of what I need. He's about 80 pounds short of what I need. Leave the fishing to men. Better not let you know who hear you say that. One thing about fishing these missions, that's 64 pounds. We'll get closer. One thing about fishing these missions with these specific lures, it does teach you how to fish with them. Get enough practice with them. It has to be caught on a bucktail. You might want to try to take your meds and check with your doctor before fishing with me, against me. Well, say, Dan, that's 205. Congratulations on 700 subscribers, my friend. Well deserved. You'll be there at 1,000 before you know it. How close am I? Boy, I'm looming up on that. Moving up on that 85. I sure would like to get that 85 today before I go to Texas. I don't know if it'll happen or not. How many XPs do I need before I get that today? Let's see if it'll tell me. Oh, there it is. I need 56,820. That's doable. I gotta get to fishing. I gotta get busy. Probably need about 10 or 15 more fish. Let's see how much this pays when I reel this one in. And I can take it. No, this is the Japan map. I'm not back at the Maldives yet. This is the other ocean map. Hell, there's one of them I don't even got yet. Been threatening to buy the DLC. I hadn't fished Norway yet. I need to go get the DLC. So that fish paid me about 2,000. So I need about 20 fish today. More fish today to get close to leveling up. Or a big tuna. I could do it on a big tuna. We might do that. We might go up to the tuna grounds the last 15 minutes and see if I can't put one rod out and hit on one. I don't know if I got any trolling equipment with me or not. I'd have to see what I've got. I did really plan on coming trolling this trip. I guess I could put out a flinker and do it like that. Yeah, we could do that. Let me take a look at that real quick. Plugs, don't have any. Don't have any octopus, don't have any squid. I got cranks, I got minnows, and I got medium spoons. I bet we could make that work. I got something we can work with. And I got one rod that I know I can troll with. Let me see what this paid. Yeah. That one fish would get it done for sure. We might throw a last heave ho at that today. Yeah. I know where Godzilla's at. You got it marked on the map. I know where to go get that sucker at. That's on the to-do list. I know when I go back over to Texas today, messing around with them bass, I ain't gonna get but about 20 or 30 XP per fish. So if I'm gonna try to get to that 85 today, I need to try to do it here. A lot of these fish I catch just jigging off the back of this boat. It's really the way I like to do it. We're gonna wait about 10 minutes and we're gonna run up tuna grounds and give it a shot. We're gonna go troll a little bit, see if I can get that big money. We got one here though. Mackerel. Let's catch a damn sure lot of mackerel to get 56,000 points and 350 a fish. What's that, Kelly? 10 minutes, we're going to the tuna ground. We're going to troll a minute. I think I got enough stuff to make something work. If I had a squid chain, I know would be good. I'll put on a medium spoon and a crankbait, see what we can do. Can't bring everything. I got so much tackle and I can't bring it all. There's one just jigging it up and down. That's the way I really like to fish. I didn't, Kelly. Talking to me. I must have missed your comment, buddy. This is a better fish here this time. Show knock. No, I must have missed it. Let me scroll back up. That's 3,000 right there. XP's. Oh, let me look. Okay. I seen it. Thank you. Yes, I will go check that out today. Appreciate it, buddy. Let me throw that out there like that. Oh, he hit it on the way down. Damn it. Can't even get it to the bottom. Okay. Got about 40 minutes today left in the show. I'm going to go bring this fish in first. I'm going to rig 2 rods up really, really quick. And then we're going to go up to tuna ground, troll the show out, see if we can get a hit on one. It's a pretty good fish here. I don't know what this is. It's pulling pretty good. Probably about 65 pounds, what he feels like. He ain't no 132, I can tell you that. Little Trevally. 53. Alright. Take me about 2 seconds to get this done. I'm going to change this out to a crankbait. I don't even know if that'll even throw on this rod. Yeah, it'll do good enough. Alright. I can make it work. Let's go match that with a medium spoon. I think I got a 2 ounce in here. There it is. Yeah, that's what we're going with. All right. That's on the wrong rod. Do that. That's on the wrong rod, Troy. That's supposed to be on this rod. I don't want to get no tuna on that rod. That'd be a disaster. Put my light tail back on this rod. All right, we're ready to go. we're going to fast travel. Up to the tuna grounds. Alright, boys and girls. I'm fixing to get the boat started here. We are going to head. Let's see which direction I'm pointing. Yeah. We're going to head off this way. I'm gonna follow this contour right here. And I'm gonna put the boat in gear at 5 knots. So I'll put it at 4 knots actually. I'm gonna go put these rods out. We're running about 4%. I'm gonna let this trail about 100 feet behind the boat while I put it in the holder. Alright, there's one. I'll adjust that. I can't be dangling like that. I gotta be able to see it. Alright. Oh, look at that max flow. We're gonna put this spoon out. Let it trail too. I'm gonna let it go out to 150. Alright, we're trolling. I'm gonna stand up here and try to watch these rods. See what happens. Now we wait. If I had a squid chain, but you can't bring everything with you, and we're on. We're on. Well, that worked. I don't know what it is, but we're on. Hell, we got another one on the other rod. Can't do that time. This may be a sail. Oh, it's a young tuna. That's why I was running 6 miles an hour. You see that fish? All right. That ain't gonna work. This damn thing's too small. All right, let me get up there and start the boat. I'll run down there and throw it out. That was $17,000 right there. Or 17,000 XP. Let's put this back out. I'm gonna let it run 100 feet off the back of the boat. That worked. So you gotta make it work. You really need more than one person to do this, but really need a driver. Curtis. We're running 6 knots is what we're running. I usually run in between 4 and 6 knots, depending. Well, if we can catch 5 or 6, we're gonna be real close to getting that. What we gotta have. I mean, we only gotta have 47,000 more, and we're on again. See if he stayed. Yeah, he's on there. We can get this pretty quick. They bite like this. They bite like this, we gonna get it quick. Wait, he's bad as hell. 32,000. I mean 3,000 on that one rather. Ain't gonna take long to get it if I do that. 10, 12 fish, we're gonna be in the green. I'm waiting on that thing to hit. What I'm waiting on. I know it's going to. By the time it gets ready to stop, when it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit. I'm waiting to grab it. Okay, maybe not. We hadn't even got to the tuna ground yet. What say, Uncle Lou? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. I gotta tell you this, that spoon don't catch one. That, hell, we got one. Just as I was getting ready to say that spoon don't catch one, we got one on it. Crap, he just come off too. No, he's still there. Ooh, I thought he'd come off. I was fixing to say that spoon don't catch one, we'll put a crank on there, but he got him. I didn't know if that would work or not. This one's bigger. Maybe a little bigger. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out with some friends. Can't beat that. A little while, I'm gonna have me a cocktail, and I'm gonna order some Japanese food tonight. I love Japanese food. Yeah, this is a good one here. This is a little. I think this is a little bit bigger. This is on a lighter setup, but He's pulling. I'll tell you that. He ain't done yet either. Another 2,000 XP gain. I'm gonna let that sink just a little bit, and then we're gonna go crank up the boat and go. How to get it? No, I don't want to do that. I need somebody to drive. Turn Curtis into a first mate. We're on again already. Can you believe that? He'll stay till I can get down there. We're on that damn spoon again. Come on, get the kitty, you idiot. That didn't take long. Ooh, this one's running. This one is running. Now this is the first time that I have fished with one of these medium spoons for these tunas. It says it works on them, but this one right here is bigger. He is pulling the drag. I mean, he's pulled out 100 feet of line. We're right. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Yeah, he's going. Good Lord, I only had about 85 feet of line out. He's out to 270 feet. You see him out there jumping straight ahead of me, right there to the right. Jumping up out of the water. See all them birds? You see them birds in this game, that's where your fish are at. We are right in the thick of them. We are right in the thick of them. It's a good time to come up here. Come on, big boy. Daddy needs them XP points. Come on in here today. Curtis, why don't you look how good that rod bending, because that's the closest you're ever going to get to see one. Well, say, Bart, I watched you and Lyle this morning on the rewatch. That was a good show y'all did last night. Man, this something pull in. We're making some headway now. We're wearing him down. I think this is a tuna. Oh man. I'm on 37 feet from the boat. Come on, get up in here, big joker. Daddy needs them XP points. With the death roll. Whew. Good grief. Yep, 38,000 more. We're closing in on it. He's knocked off right at 20,000 off of it that quick, so. Hell, I'm on again. You believe that? Falling, I'm on. I just pitched it out there, let it fall, and hit it. Must be right in the middle of it. That's when you know you're living right. Have y'all hard on J-Dog. Oh my God. He saved the best for last. Lord have mercy. You know you live it right when you throw it out there and they just jump on it. You strip it. Hot dog, you joker, I had you 25 feet from the boat. Ooh, man, he is making a run. He gained a bunch of it back there. If you don't make another run. Wow. That's an old big eye there. Alright, I'm gonna be ready for this one. Go on, hit it again on the way down, you scavenger. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Oh. I'm on again. Twice in a row, can you believe that? God. There's a big difference in this rod and that orange rod. What's that, Boone? There's a big difference in these two rods. If I get a really big one on, I really hope it happens on that orange rod. I need to get another one of them orange rods, but I need to get to the level where I can buy it. I come with a DLC and I ain't got but one of them. That's something down right here. It'll knock all the water out of the bay. Wow. There he goes, making another run. Get the son of a gun to 20 feet and he runs out to 100. Got him tired out now. I can turn the drag another notch. Put the last pressure on him. There he comes. Over the rail and into pail. Oh yeah, we're knocking it down. 30,000 to go. I need about 10 more fish. I'm gonna have it. Get them. Gonna get that sometime today before I leave here. Or one big one. If I could get a big one, that would really knock it out. Whew. Crank her up and get to trolling. You see that group of fish up there to the left on the screen? We want to run right through them with these spoons out. I'm going to make it see that group of fish right up yonder ahead of us. I'm going to drive right through the middle of them with these trailing baits. Make a little course adjustment. That is tunas up there. I'll watch these rods while I'm doing it too. Lord, we fix to pull in right in the back stuff here. We're on the spoon again. Oh, please tell me you didn't turn that loose. No, you didn't. Whew. We're on again. If I can get this in, and that school stays right there, I'm just going to flip it out there and let it fall through them. End up probably getting another one out of it. But I gotta take care of this one first. Oh, he stripped it. Yeah, he caught a box the other day. Yeah, yeah. Tornado watch again. Y'all was talking about that on the show the other night. You and Lyle, yeah, it's bad weather. You having it again? Good night, Irene. Look at all them tuna jump down that water back there. See, this boat will hold, I think, 8 fish. They all line them up all the way down this boat. Them holders. This one somebody else needs to be on here fishing. Cash is back there at them. Hell, there's old Curtis might catch one if he's on here right now. Got it. Pacific bluefin. All right, go back here and see if we can get another one on real quick. Just gonna let it fall. That's the way you do it. Just let it fall. We're on. This is a young tuna here. It's not very big. Not as big as the last one, but he'll throw me a little cash and on XP, and that's what we need right now. He's probably going to be under 100 pounds. He's making a run now. Wait a minute. That's an albacore. Hell, he paid more than two. As long as they're right here, I'm just going to keep dropping and throwing. I'm just going to let it fall. Till they go. And we'll go. That's on the boat. Ain't no sense in leaving biting fish and looking for fish. Got him. Well, the last 30 minutes of this show was a hell of a bang today, wasn't it? goes to show you sometimes the best plan is not the one that's planned. We hadn't had no weather like that this year, really. Knock on wood. We had one night or two there. One of them was when I was gone to the gathering. Wife had some storms, but they were like north of here. It didn't really get bad here, but it's been a quiet spring here. And usually that signals we're gonna have a summer that is gonna be hotter than hell. It's already hot here. It's already been 95 degrees here twice. It's probably gonna be brutal July and August. Oh man, this fish is pulling. This will wear you out after a while. But it has been extremely hot. I mean, just brutally hot. In past years when we didn't really get the rain that we usually get. Well, just made us all leave check the weather. Yeah. Well, you sure better watch it this time of year. Dude, I talk about all them watching birds. You find them birds, you gonna find the fish. This is what I'm talking about. Them birds is there, them fish is there. In this fishing planet for sure. We're gonna fish a little while longer today. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'm gonna stay on a little extra today. Y'all want to hang out, good. If you want to go do something else, that's okay too. I'm gonna stay on while I'm catching them. We've had 170 views today. This fishing planet gets the views. I'll say that for. I average probably 4 views on this than anything. That's because it's so popular. This game is well watched. Got a lot of people. It's very popular. There's a lot of people play this. Golly. This game's very popular. I know I enjoy it. I play it a lot. I will not be disappointed to go to Texas Lake tonight and fish a little bit for a fish that don't bite quite as hard. This is ridiculous. This will wear a man out. Old handicapped man for sure. Oh, Lord. That'd get you thrown out in the weather. Man, this fish is good. These tunas sure battle. he ain't done yet. They still jumped off the back of the boat, so probably gonna get tied up with another one here in a minute. He give me all I want right now, I can tell you that. Come on, fish, get in the damn boat. Crying out loud. I think we finally gonna boat him. He still ain't done. I gotta be careful not to pop him off, too. Oh my God. That's the biggest one right there. 212 on that one. Now let's go get another one. Lord have mercy. I may be more out time. This is over here. This is ridiculous. That's 212 pounds. That's big enough. I think we hit on the load, boys and girls. I'm on again. Wow. Golly, no rest for the weary. This was not as big, I don't think. Maybe an hour quarter. He may just be realizing he's hooked too. Oh hell, here we go. Wow. I would say that we probably have located him. And when I said we was going to go to the tuna grounds, that wasn't lying, was it? I'm making a boatload of money right now. It's a big eye. We are 12,000 away from leveling up. We're going to get it today. I need about 3 or 4 more fish. I'm going to be in the green. If they'll stay just a little longer, we're going to try to get it. There's some under the boat. I can see them on the fish finder. Got him. Oh my God, that would run about 40 feet of line off in a flash. Uh-oh, he's going vertical. Look out. Golly, the sun got me for it. We're down to the last 10,000 XP points we need. That was worth about 3. We still got fish under the boat. As long as I'm seeing marks, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna let it go down to 125, and then I'm gonna work it up. First drop we've had that we hadn't caught in a while. Well, hell, we hadn't even got to the tuna grounds yet. Not the big tuna grounds. So they're right back there. I can see them back there. They're headed this way again, I think. They're jumping out of the water back there. Try to hit him on the head here. Hang on. Well, there ain't no sharks on this map. Alright, we're gonna see what we gotta have. We need 9,000 points. That's what we need. We're gonna get it to today. Alright, I'm fixing to hook back up here. We had that little flurry. We're gonna go troll. We need about 3 fish is what we need. We're gonna go get them. Because the fish have left. We're going to get them. here. Alright, we're going. Whew. I like to warm me out. I'm going too fast. Now I'm running a specific contour here from point A to point B. It's a well-traveled road that I've used a lot. On the right rod, on the orange rod, we've got a chartreuse crankbait. And on this left rod here, we've got that medium spoon chartreuse. And I usually use squid chains up here. And it's nothing to catch 500-600 pounds, but we really wasn't planning on doing this today. You see I'm headed right for that yellow buoy up there. And I'm kind of following the contour because I know where to go. I've done this a time or two. Maybe 3. And we should hit some tunas when we get up here to that, closer to that yellow buoy again. So I'm gonna try to get them points and get out of here. And I only need, literally, I need 9,500. Look at, we're on too. We're on. We're on the spoon again. That medium spoon is knocking them jokers out. Oh, nope, get back down there. We're on. On the Maldives map, there's sharks. In fact, I've got an 800-pounder in the record books. We are now I'm having Japanese food. I'm ordering chicken and shrimp and steak and Japanese vegetables. And I'm going to have just a little bit of rice because I'm fat. And I'm going to have 2 egg rolls that I'm going to cook at home there. Not too fattening, so that's what I'm having, Japanese food. I love Japanese food. Literally 2 more fish. I'm going to have it of that size. Troy is having cream of some. I'm not reading that. When I see Curtis or J-Dog write something in the chat, I may read the first two words of it, but I always read the last of it before I say it. Because I know them jackasses is going to try to put some shit in there. I don't trust them no further than I can throw them. Like neither one of them. Oh, I was going to read it. Don't you worry. I'm well rehearsed how this bunch is. I know better. I'll stay right here in this seam right here. I'm running right down the middle of it. This is the tuna grounds. So, if we had the normal equipment that I would do this with, we probably would have caught bigger tuna. But we was on limited gear what we had, so we did what we had to do. We're on. We are on. Alright, come on, son of a gun. Oh. We got a hit right there, you see that? He hit it on the way down. $6,000 more. Let's go get it. We're gonna get it today on live. We're gonna get the last 6,000 points today, and then I'm gonna be done for today and be ready to go to Texas tonight. Oh, we're on. Here's half of it, probably. White spoon's catching fire out of it, man. I'll use this for all. Wish they had a 3-ounce. That sure would be nice. In this medium. I think it's the biggest one you can get. That joker's catching fire out of it. Back another one of these 2 ounces. I'd put it on that other rod. I think I've got one in red, but still got 17 folks hanging back there watching this play. We are trying to get 5,000 more XP. We probably got about half of it on the line right now. Before we close out the show today. That's why we're on a little later. Appreciate you guys hanging in. We will be at level 85 once we get that. And level 85 on Fisher Plan is quite a grind, I'm going to tell you. That's a many hours. Pretty. Come on, big boy. I will be due a well-deserved break. Folks, that was a 4,000 XP fish there. We are one fish away. We are going to go get that one right now. We are one fish away in the rain and everything else. I'm going to let this fall to 100 feet, and then I'm going to start the boat. We are going to go get that last fish that we need for level 85. Here we go. All we need is one more fish. We're out of it. We have made the goal. And then I start on level 86. We're on big rod this time, I think. Yeah, we're on the crank this time. Yeah, we got him. We're on the orange rod. This is the crankbait. He's pulling. This will definitely put us over the top. Alright. Thank God it's on this bigger rod too. It'll be a little bit easier to handle. Guarantee you when I get leveled up enough where I can buy another one of these rods, I'm buying one as fast as I can get it. That rod over there has got a 159-pound line on it. 159-pound line. This one's got 227. This is a lot bigger rig. As you can see, it handle that fish a lot easier too. That's gonna be it, boys and girls. There's level 85. Golly, man. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm glad that's over with. This old cripple wore out. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna go have me a cocktail here shortly. A celebratory cocktail. Oh. All right. God bless you and thank you for being here today. We've had a bunch of folks come through here today. You realize that 227 people have watched this mess today? That makes an old boy kind of feel good. God bless you. I love you. And I will see you in chat somewhere tonight. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being my friend. Bye.